You are going to see 10 cutest baby animals that you will love. Welcome to Power Smarty. If you are excited to see 10 cutest baby animals, you should see number 1. A lot of people are animal lovers. The only thing they might love more than animals are baby animals. Who doesn't like baby animals? They're small and so dang cute. No one would be able to resist them. They have the power of ultimate cuteness. Number 10. Baby polar bear. Baby polar bears are known as cubs. In the wild, they are born in the shelter of their mother's den. Isn't he so cute and fluffy? Polar bear babies start out tiny, but they grow up to be huge, some of the largest bears on our planet. Baby polar bears are known as cubs. In the wild, they are born in the shelter of their mother's den. Polar bear cubs are born sometime between the months of November and January. That's the coldest part of the winter. Baby polar bears look hairless at birth since their fur is very fine. Polar bear cubs are kept warm and protected from predators inside their dens. It is not until late March or April that both the mother and the cubs will emerge from their den. Polar bear cubs usually weigh approximately around 16 to 24 ounces and measure 12 inches long. It is interesting to note that males are slightly larger than the female cubs when they are born. Although these cuties are expected to grow huge when they turn adult. If you thought that number 10 was the cutest, you should stay until the end, because number 1 will shock you. Number 9. Baby chinchilla. Baby chinchillas are fun little balls of fur. Did you know they don't wash up with water? They use dust. Did you know that chinchillas are technically rodents? As crazy as it may sound, they are. Chinchillas are the lovable type of rodents that you can keep as a pet. Your friends will be impressed with their exoticism too. Unlike other animal babies that are born with their eyes closed, chinchillas are born with their eyes wide open already, looking cute. The secret lies in the gestation period, in how long the baby chinchilla was inside its mother. It was in its mother's belly for almost 4 months. Chinchillas love to socialize with other chinchillas. Ideally, they live in colonies. Because they grow as a colony every time another chinchilla gives birth, there are always aunts, uncles, or cousins around to play with. Sadly, chinchillas are at the risk of becoming extinct. Number 8. Baby panda. Baby pandas are beautiful. It's terrible they are an endangered species. A panda comes into this world fully developed. The development takes place inside the mother's body for 95 to 160 days. Like all mammals, the baby panda is fully developed and does not need to spend any time in an eggshell before it hatches. Like human babies, panda babies depend completely on their mothers when they are born. On average, a baby panda is almost 900 times smaller than the size of its mother. A baby panda is the size of a stick of butter when born and is the smallest mammal newborn size relative to the mother's size. A baby panda is not mobile until it is around 3 months old. Even then he will walk and would first move by crawling. Panda cubs are completely blind when they are born. So the mother has to spend a lot of time and energy taking care of its baby, to make sure he or she stays happy. Number 7. Baby fox. At birth, the cubs are covered in a fine gray woolly fur, have a pink nose, which turns black within the first week, weigh between 50 and 150 grams, 1.8 to 5.3 ounces, and are blind and deaf. Like those of most mammals, fox kidneys excrete urea directly into the amniotic fluid during development. This could damage the fetus's delicate corneas, and thus the eyes remain closed until after birth. In their detailed study of the development of 160 red fox fetuses, American biologists James Lane and Warren McKeon found that the average birth weight was 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, with a head 41 millimeters, just over 1.5 inches, long and a tail measuring around 57 millimeters, just under 2.5 inches, in length. The cubs are reasonably well furred, although the hair is short, 6 to 8 millimeters. Number 6. Baby red panda. More closely related to the weasel, raccoon, and skunk than the giant panda, red pandas have a beautiful color and bushy tail. If someone was to mention a panda, you would probably think of a traditional black and white panda bear that loves to munch on bamboo in the jungles of Asian countries. But be prepared to think again. Baby red pandas are a direct contrast to that image with their cat-like habits, raccoon-like appearance and their reddish-brown fur. Yet they are still considered pandas. While giant pandas look like they'd be a perfect recipient of a giant hug, baby red pandas are made for being cuddled. Baby red pandas are so unique that they inhabit their own mammal family, the Ailurus genus in the Ailuridae family of mammals. Baby red pandas are called cubs and a single litter has around 4 cubs. Imagine having 4 little baby pandas to take care of. These babies are small and will wind up being about the size of a full-grown house cat once they are fully grown. Number 5. Baby sloth. Sloths have one baby per year or less. Babies cling to their mother's fur as an infant and are sturdy enough to survive falls. These little babies are great swimmers. Well, what exactly should we call this cute little thing? A pup? A cub? Maybe a calf? Well, it's hard to find a name for him because he is a baby sloth. And a sloth is so unlike other animals. What do we know about sloths? They are mammals and belong to the Megalonychidae and Bradipodidae families. Just like the other baby mammals, sloths prefer to stay with their mothers while they are young. They love to hang on their mother's fur. This close relationship will last for a year. Sloths feed on leaves, buds, and tender shoots from scropia trees. Although baby sloths start by drinking their mother's milk, they will progress to solid foods 4 days following their birth. Number 4. Baby rhino. Rhinos live in Africa and South Asia and include several kinds of rhinos, like black, white, Indian, Sumatran, and Javan. Oh, he may be small now, but he'll grow to be the second biggest animal on Earth. He is a rhino, short for rhinoceros. Rhinos come from the family Rhinocerotidae, try saying that 5 times fast. Rhinos live in Africa and South Asia. There are several kinds of rhinos, like black, white, Indian, Sumatran, and Javan. Unfortunately, rhinos are endangered and recently, the species of western black rhinos was officially declared extinct. All surviving rhinos need our help, so these majestic creatures can survive for generations to come. Rhinos live a relatively peaceful life. After 18 months in its mother's stomach, the rhino baby is ready to come out. When it is time for the babies to be born, their mothers are vulnerable so they stay near water. Number 3. Baby otter. Are you happy to see this little guy? Well, when he's born, his family is happy to see him too. An otter family works almost like ours. A baby otter is cared for by his mother, father, as well as older siblings. The otter pup is born blind. They open their eyes only after 40 days. After that, the baby otter will start expanding his world. His mother will teach him how to swim and walk. It is another before he will learn how to swim. They will stay near their mother, father, and other offspring for a year. The way that otters care for their young shows how intelligent they are. After giving birth, the mother and the babies are protected by the father. Before the babies are born, the family stockpiles food so they don't have to leave the nest when the babies are young. Baby otters are usually born between May and June, though they can be born throughout the year. Otters belong to the mammal family, so baby otters drink milk from their mother as their only source of food while they are still blind. But after the 40 days, they are able to eat plants and tiny fish. Some otters also climb trees and eat branches. Number 2. Baby rabbit. Baby rabbits are so cute and fluffy. They don't start this way. Actually, rabbits are born hairless and look more like a rodent. Everyone loves baby bunnies. With their soft, fuzzy fur and cute little noses, it's hard to resist having one as a pet of your own. It is a heartwarming sight to see a group of baby bunny rabbits hopping around without a care in the world. They just love having fun. Although, surprisingly, bunnies don't start out looking like the adorable image we have in our heads and our hearts. A newborn baby bunny is called a kit. When a kit is born, it is hairless and resembles a small purple-looking rodent. You would hardly know it is a bunny. When the mother rabbit gives birth to a kit, it is called kindling. Mother bunnies carry baby kits for about a month before giving birth. They will make a nest for the group of baby bunnies, and one single baby bunny could have up to 20 new bunny siblings from a single litter. Number 1. Baby dogs. When they are born, they spend their time sleeping and are awake for a very short time period throughout the day. Cute, cuddly, and considered man's best friend, dogs make excellent first-time pets. Puppies grow through a number of stages. When they are born, they spend their time sleeping and are awake for a very short time period throughout the day. This period in which they are awake is mostly just to feed on their mother. When they are born, they are deaf and blind. They don't even have teeth at that time. But these little puppies grow a little bit slower than the other pets' babies. At a very young age, they possess milk teeth, which are like your baby teeth. Their permanent teeth are developed normally within half a year. They open their eyes after completion of the first week, but they can take up to 2 to 3 weeks to develop their other senses. Their ears stay sealed up to the second week of the birth, which means they can't hear quite yet. Normally they start barking within the first month of their growth with that cute little puppy bark. They really are the cutest baby animals. You just saw 10 cutest baby animals that you will love. Which of all of these animals you think is the cutest? Let me know down in the comments. Remember to leave a like and subscribe or this cat will scratch you. Remember, if you like this video you should see our other videos in our channel.